A Deal with the Devil, written by Omega Forever Parum. In a small house out in Death Valley Desert. No one can see the house. It looks like rocks blended together. It's among the many gateways, like in Peru. Unique, the pet name that the devil gave his daughter, a nickname because she is the only one of his offspring that has not gone batshit crazy. The house is huge inside. The kitchen is a granite island with a marble floor, kitchen cabinets, and African hardwood. The cabinets have glass so anyone can see what's displayed. And it's not dishes, it's old books and shrunken heads. Unique is drinking coffee and reading an old book in Hebrew. Lexi, the top minion to the devil, who was once an angel. Skinny, with the hot pink leather pants and matching hot pink leather halter top. Lexi has this super curly auburn hair with a touch of blonde pulled into pigtails. If a human could look like a poodle, she'd pull it off. Lexi walks into the kitchen, Unique still looking at the book. Thank you, Lexi, for coming here. I got intel from Mbe. You see, this book, pointing to it, Unique was reading. Lexi recognized the book. Written in Hebrew, used by King Solomon to call workers from different dimensions. Lexi loved knowing what was what. And spoke up again. Solomon Book of Calling. Unique, as always, was impressed. Yes, there were 7 in the world. My father found 5 of the books, and one just sold in our neck of the woods, somewhere in Pahrump, Nevada. Lexi smiled with a toothy smile to make a vampire seem like a Girl Scout. Razor sharp teeth. Unique put her hands up as is to say, without words, "No, it's okay," and then pulled back her long strawberry blonde hair, walked to the fridge to get Dom Perignon champagne. This is called for celebration. My father hated that book because it would summon him at a second's notice. And with him gone, collaborating with the effort of both sides, it will summon me. While I'm taking over while father's absence. Lexi looked pissed. I was wondering why he was collecting all those books. The buyer is listed. Unique walked over to her purse that lay at the end of the granite table. Pulled out a paper from the email. It's going to a place called Randy's Ranch in Pahrump, Nevada. Off of Homestead. Way out of the way from the beaten path. Lexi smiled. Unique could see that Lexi was thinking about what to do. Her toothy smile came across her face. While looking at the papers, she retrieved from her purse that resembled the I Love Lucy show, pointed to the paper and smiled. It looks like they will have the book in about 3 hours, give or take a few minutes. My intel told me they also have a rabbi tonight, so I expect to be called upon and whisked away to where they are. Lexi smiled a toothy smile again. Yes, you can come. My father wouldn't have it any other way. Unique looking herself over. Black leather pants, a t-shirt. Saying "Gotta Love Life" with the black fringe leather crop top and off-fringed Ugg boots. Love those fringes. Style is nice, Unique thought to herself, but you have to have comfort for the feet. Unique and Lexi enjoyed cheese and fruit salad while waiting to be summoned. The book was to be mailed to Vesa, No last name. Suddenly, Unique felt a tingle. After all that waiting, now she signaled to Lexi to come by her. They're doing the incantations from the book, she told Lexi. Suddenly, the kitchen started to disappear. What looked like a backyard with a small pool with a waterfall. The outside of the round tub, two women naked pulling their clothes on. Unique made a mental note that the blonde younger lady with a fake everything from fake hair to tits, including her being nice, attitude can change from mean to bitch in seconds. The name came to Unique, Vesa. Then there was the other, Lena. In her late 40s to look like her 50s, her clothes were purple, skirt with matching shirt. Looked like a huge bag of potatoes with lumpy and not right mentally. Lena put one word on to her. Is that Lena herself was hypocritian. She considered herself a businesswoman, but in reality, she skimmed off the top. Was overpriced female pimp. That the company didn't know what she was doing. Let's not forget all that money she had hidden in her backyard. To make herself feel better, she gave back to her community. She thought of herself as buying into heaven, but in actuality it was to hell. To anyone who ever thought of taking even 50 cents from her, or she thought of, would ruin their lives or try to. Unique now summarized both people. Vesa had lied because she's a spoiled brat who lied and lied. That's all she ever did. It was lies upon lies. It was like a layer of cake of lies, saying that Angel had demanded tips, which was weird, considering Angel never had to worry about that. She knew it. And that she had felt unappreciated is what she said. Pretty much she said, if you're going to pay, more or less, she had stated, if you're going to spend $50 on a dinner, at least leave $5 to make you feel appreciated, not $1.25. To make herself feel better, she always treated herself well. That was Vesa, spoiled brat. To summarize both people looking around, Unique sees what used to be a grand ranch backyard now. The huge water fountain lay unused by the hotel rooms. And the jacuzzi looked like it needed a good cleaning along with the pool. Everything seemed pulled towards money and investors, what they can get in their pockets. Lena, you're more evil than what you get yourself credit for. You knew about the book. Unique pointing to Vesa. You bought the book and you hired the rabbi, 2 peas in a pod. What do you request? Both Lena and Vesa looked at each other as on cue. They both said, we want a bartender fired. Lena, who said in her business voice, I can't get her fired. She's well liked. Suddenly Unique see who it was they were talking about, Angel. They knew the request would be difficult because she had shined, and that is unusual. Unique asked Lexi for her purse and pulled out an iPad. Let's put in this request. Angel's full name, and then all hell broke loose. The iPad making noises and flashing lights. Unique took a deep breath. Well, let me explain this to you, Lena and Vesa. They were sitting with them at the round, cheap, white table that should have been replaced 10 years ago. Unique pointed at them and said, "We have a problem." Angel is a magi. Protected. Vesa stood up, pointing a finger at Unique. "What the hell? We can't send some minions? We can't do their job? Who do I complain to?" Unique, not looking disturbed. Yes, and said in a calm voice, "I am the daughter of Satan. I'm taking care of business while he's collaborating with the upstairs. They do it every 40 years or so. I am what you are dealing with. I am second in command. You said you don't understand. Angel was born by two angels, an archangel and a regular angel, and in turn ended up working for my father. To let you know what's going on. They both have to know. And to a certain extent, so does Angel." Lena and Vesa looked at each other as a mouth opened. Lena crossed her arms. "That's your problem. It is you have to know what to do and how to do it and get her fired with a contract." Unique, looking at the iPad, turned it around to show what she was seeing. Huge blinking light on the name of the sentence. "Call upstairs. No contract." All in red. Vesa was really pissed then. She talked this time. It was a decent voice. Volume. "So, when we get back to us." Unique knew this would be some time to retrieve the book and set a date. But another problem was Lexi. That was her daughter. She was already showing her teeth. Unique knew she better at least act quickly and put the foundation of the contract would be. "First, I need the book." Unique stood up. "I will pay you for what you paid and a little more if you don't give me a hassle." Both Vesa and Lena looked at each other and looked back at Unique. Lena, who now looked more pissed than Vesa, spoke up. "Why? We paid good money for it, and it took a whole 2 weeks to be found." Unique, not fazed by Lena. "You paid $5,000. I'll give you $6,000 for it, and I suggest you take it." Lexi stood up and leaned near Lena, showing her pearly whites, saliva slowly dripping down her chin. Vesa stood up and put her hands on her small hips. "I will get it for you, but not before you pay me." Unique pulled out a wad of bills from her right pocket of her black leather pants, counting the money up and then giving it to Vesa. "It's all there, $6,000. Most people spend their lives looking for this, but you were lucky to find it in 2 weeks' time." Vesa left quickly to retrieve the book. Then Lena said while watching Vesa leave, in her cute little girl voice, "You can do me just a little favor for me. Just for me. I mean, it is me." She was in childlike manner. Unique wasn't fazed and looked at Lena. "No, we will wait for Vesa to come back, and I will tell you what you have to think for a while I'm contacting upstairs." Vesa came back restlessly, because now her 2 packs of cigarettes are taking a toll on her. Lexi looked at them both, wanting to jump and tear them from limb to limb, held back. I have a few parting words, Unique said. Unique, now standing, put away her iPad in her purse. It seemed to hold very comfortably, as if it owned unknown amount of things. I would like to give you a little history lesson. The last time my father collaborated, which was 40 years or so ago, it was in the 70s. Back then there were over 5,000 magi. After my brother, who now hell don't want, there's rules. Each person, including Angel, Lexi, and the father, will get 4 wishes against you if you do not do what is asked by the contract, which will be more likely you won't do. And you have to do this with your own hands. Both of you have to take a knife, sacrifice the most evil person that you know. I don't care for babies or kids. They're defenseless. It's a joke. The more evil, the better. You know, we're ones that teach people a lesson. We're ones that whip and you up in shape for 100 years. That's it. Both Lena and Vesa laughed. Unique pointing to the laughing hyenas. I will contact you when I can. And trust me, if I were you, I would just deal with the Angel because there's a lot more factors into it. And I will contact you later on that. If you want to complain about me, pray. Then slowly disappearing as mist. Suddenly, Unique sees the kitchen with a long sigh of relief. Lexi looked furious and now pigtails pulled out. She screamed and she sounded that made most people go down and with bloody ears, but glassware in the kitchen broke. Oh, we both wanted her safe. That is why Mike and myself and the Angel down here were born like a human. It's just not fair. Lexi stopped crying. Black gobs of gook. Unique knew they had to call upstairs and walked into the living room done. All in Roman columns. A big U of 2 large couches and an overstuffed pillows with a hard fainting couch that was in front of a massive fireplace that was lit in a blue-green fire. Next to the fainting couch was a gold phone with red push buttons on the side. Taped were numbers. Number 666, answering service. Number 777, for thy father. Number 1313, torture room. 66666, main line. Leave message if no answer. So Unique dialed 777 and waited. Ring, ring, ring. Then a cheerful, happy recorded voice answered. Hello. Thank you for calling upstairs. Every phone call is special, including yours. If this is a small, unimportant question, press 1. If this is a very important question, press 2. If there's something to do with the 2 last magi, press 0. So Unique pressed 0. A cheerful voice along with harp music in the background. Please wait a moment. Please wait a moment. Contacting to thy father. Beep, beep. Hello. This has got to be my favorite granddaughter. The voice caught Unique off guard, and she stammered. I need. You need help with the contract. I got the black and white of it. As you say, boisterous, but I need to know just the gist of it. The real whole story. Unique told them about Lena being a very greedy lady. Came up with the idea of getting the book. God thought it was funny of the hypocrite, and the only reason to fire Angel was money, greed, power. Along with Vanessa, who was a bad, spoiled child. Unique heard her grandfather sigh long and hard. I will get back to you in 2 weeks. Let me give you a history lesson. Along with Pompeii, your father owned many pleasure places that were well run. This one isn't. It's put as number one in the world. Yeah, maybe 20 years ago, maybe 15, give or take a few. They treat people as what they can give them, and that's not how it should be done. It shouldn't be, if you have a complaint from, what they call it, a contract worker, they should be looked into, especially if it's a good, you know how it is. It's hard to find good workers, especially this one. She's been closing up the rift, and that's something I'll give you a little history lesson. Every magi is different. Angel has been healing the rift. The two evil ladies went nothing but greed, but now instead of being healed, all hell and evil will come out and beg for evil to come in. And it'll get worse. As time goes on, the bar is right on top of the rift. I will call 2 weeks from today. I love you. The phone hung up, and Lexi was leaving to go to her room with a huge dog bed in her arms, smiling all the while. She looked at Unique. I'm getting ready for Lena, my new pet. The goat phone started ringing. Unique answered, knowing it was her father. Hello, kitten. How are you? As the buzz of the new development. Grandpa's not happy. We both thought it was a good idea. We should have put more protection on Angel. This contract will fuck things up. And as for over 7 months, massive earthquakes, flooding, weird weather, volcanoes, blowing their tops. Oh, flying fuck, I thought. And Lena had a good heart, but now is as black as the depths of hell. I should know. Unique thought about what to say next to her father. Has there been a past rift that had to be closed? What was the name of the city that was done? Or town, as a matter of fact. That was Sodom and Gomorrah. After that. It was closed. You know the story. Unique was thinking, then said, Dad, where's the crack going to? That is underneath the bar. It started at the river mid. It's been slowly moving to California. Unique thinking about the balance of life of the two greedy people who got hold of a book from eBay can just cause so much trouble. The goodbyes were said and Unique was ready to go home, packing up her cell phone and then pulling it out, not knowing what to do, calling Lexi and telling her that if shit hits the fan before 2 weeks to give her a call. Chapter 2. The Contract. For 2 weeks, the balance of things went well. Till the end of April, that day before Unique was in her father's house again, hearing the lightning and thunder outside, knowing Michael was showing his angel anger through dealing with the contract. Lexi was angry and short-tempered. Unique pulled her phone out of her jean pocket and informed Lexi they were staying at Randy's Ranch Motel in an Egyptian room. The devil has good taste in cars and plenty to pick from. Tesla looked like a good, ego-happy, Unique thought. Lexi wearing a pink polka dot miniskirt with a matching mini t-shirt. Lexi, you have to come with me, but not in that farm. You'll eat both of them alive, and I will get in trouble for letting you do so. Lexi, you are to be a poodle. And as Unique pointed, suddenly a cute little white poodle with pink dye. Jump in my purse. and off she jumped into the I Love Lucy purse. Underneath the house is a vast assortment of cars ranging from the 1920s to now times. The pink pool that Lexi turned into, then said in her voice, "Poor Angel gets nothing from this whole ordeal." Then the weird poodle whined. Unique drove by thousands of cars before coming up to the 3 holes in the wall. Huge holes. Well, we call them caverns, One said Egypt, one was blank, and one said Ukraine. The blank one, in the middle, Unique, pointed her finger, and it stated prompt. A green light showed, and the metal cavern. The cave led to 2 of the outskirts of the town, northern side. A half hour later, Randy's rat was in sight, as Unique took Lexi into the vortex purse and her luggage inside. An old woman who looked about in her 70s was sleeping with a name tag that said, "Hi, I'm Carrie, your hostess with the mostest," snoring away on a table next to the door. But what shined more than anything was a bartender who ran up with eagerness and clapped her hands and said, "Can I help you? Can I see your ID?" And as looking at the ID and putting it back into perspective, gave it back to Unique, smiled, a smile that warmed most hearts and lit fires of light. Unique looked up. "I heard so much about you. You're a great bartender." Angel invited Unique to the bar while she called the desk to show her to her room. The bar was worse than outside. The carpet had seen better days 20 years ago. The bathrooms were decorated an early crap gas station, and the fake plants had so much dust on them it looked horrible. The decorations as a sports bar looked like sports yard sale bar. Unique ordered a bottle of water and gave a $100 bill and told Angel, the bartender, to keep the change, which she did with a smile and a bow. The old lady shuffled to Unique's seat. "Your room is ready, madame." Unique followed the old lady to the office, showed ID, credit card, all that jazz. A young security guard, he showed her to the room. He opened the door, a cheap version of Egyptian decorations. Unique thanked the ready guard and herself. "You need to clean the abyss of this purse," Lexi said, then licking herself. Unique looked around and was not impressed. Took off her shoes while walking into the bathroom. Something pricked her foot. "Ouch! Damn it! The threshold strip is missing. I just punctured my foot." The cheap Randy's Ranch, too broke to fix the strip. The little sharp nails were waiting for its victims in the Egyptian room. Dinner was fine. The salad was good. Till Vessa sat down. It is time again. Looking from the book, Unique sighed loudly. No, tomorrow expect to spend time, 2 to 3 hours, going over everything. Your schedule should be wiped clean from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. No exceptions. Vessa got up, giggling like a little schoolgirl. Oh, evil little schoolgirl. Leaving another $100 tip for Angel. Well, waving goodbye. 7 a.m. came up quickly. Nice hot bath was needed. Dad always said, look your best. When doing a contract, even if you don't like it. Look like $1 billion. So, Gucci sandals, floral Gucci pants, and a matchy Gucci sexy shirt to top off with Gucci perfume. Pack up everything. Lexi jumped into the I Love Lucy purse. Outside, off to the side where no one could see, both Lena and Vesa were waiting for Unique at a round table with an open umbrella. Right near the room near Unique stayed. Unique seen them. Good morning, ladies. Let's go through the preliminaries, Unique stated. First of all, we'll go through a little history lesson. Where Randy's ranch sits on, especially the bar, is on top of what we call a rift. There was 2 rifts made in the world, one being Sodom and Gomorrah. This was caused by a fight between my dad and grandfather. You know how the rift was closed in Sodom and Gomorrah. Angel was set over 2 years ago. More like 2.5. To close the rift, to heal it. That's what it needed. And more or less, that was it on that. Without it being closed, it will cause a huge loss in business. Vesa lied to you to make you react. She never gave thousands of dollars to Angel. Her customers tipped her between the point of over a year ago, $700. She had kept track of it. Lena was bewildered and looked at Vesa. So you're trying to scare me and Vanessa, Vesa. No, I'm not joking. But from what I gather, from my own intel, the old lady hostess last night, she will live longer than you. Trust me on this one. Lexi, the poodle jumps out of the purse. You will be my pet, as she pointed her paw to Lena. Unique agreed with Lexi and the talking poodle. Let's put her hands up. Let's print the contract. Unique put her whole arm into the purse. Then Lexi says in her cute poodle voice, I was sitting on it. Then Unique pulled out a huge printer from her small purse. Laid it on the table and then plug into the purse. Unique smile like a Cheshire cat. Let's print both of your copies and go over them. The copier whirled into printing, zipping out each page in seconds. Looked like old parchment paper. 10 minutes, both had their contract in front of them. Section 1, Article A, contract with Magi. Article A, anything put on the table, the Magi receives. She's a Magi, she gets that. Lena, you'll put 25% of your eyesight. You have beautiful blue eyes, and that's going to be put on the table. Your sight will be put on, more likely. You have a lumpy potato body, and from behind the looks, you'll have 20% of that put on, is your eyesight. And from what I look here, Vesa, you put in 25% of your natural beauty. It is to be put on a table. Okay? They both agreed. And Section 2, Article B, this is for both of you. Your payment is most evil adult you know or don't know. I don't care. They got to be. Pretty much we like evil. Let's deal with that. Good punishment factor. Or we end up sending them back upstairs and it's like a lose-lose. Lena, you have their addresses and, both of you can stab the bad person till death with a knife. No shooting, no nothing, and no hiring other people. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Lena and Vessa look at each other. And then Unique continued. Section 3, Article C, the failure to do so, what is asked in Section 2, Article B, will be the mercy of 3. Lexi, Mike, and Angel. Yeah. And we're going to go with what they want both of you to endure. Number 1, both of you will be forbidden from ever being in Pahrump, Nevada in this lifetime. Number 2, both your families will forsaken you. Number 3, you will feel the hurt you put on Angel times 3. Number 4, both of your fortunes will come unto Angel. Number 5, you will both never remember Angel unless she wants you to remember. Number 6, you will never have power over anyone in this lifetime again. And now, sign the bottom, all the contract contained about taking the devil to court and other boring legal matters. After each page signed and dated, Lena and Vessa thought it was over. Unique took out a very hot branding iron. She laughed. I will do the last bit of the contract. Both give me your writing arms. And they both placed them on the table. Unique branded them both with a sizzle that reminded her of bacon. Then, with each person, she took and placed them on the contract. You, of course, have until Thursday, November 28th. And if you don't do what's on the contract, I will come to collect on Thursday, November 28th, Thanksgiving at 5 p.m. That is today. As noted, April 28th, 12:30 p.m., I know I will be seeing you Thanksgiving, and I hope you cook better than the way you look, Lena. That's almost 8 months from now. Unique put the printer away before handing out the cylinders to hold the contracts. Taking Lexi the poodle in her purse. Oh, the well, Lexi. The poodle yelling, Lena, you'll be my personal dog. You bitch. I will make you cry for 100 years. Chapter 3, The Fallout. Monday, May 5th, Angel was fired for a bunch of bogus fake letters Vessa made up. Lena planned on rejecting Angel's unemployment claim. Lena wanted to hurt Mr. Goody Two-Shoes, Mike the Angel. She felt that she had got him, without even a thought or thinking about Thanksgiving coming up. It was way far away as she was concerned. Let's say, time flies when you're having a good time. May 5th then turned into July 4th. The earthquake shook Pahrump, Nevada. The rift was opened up for us this time. Of course, no one would know about it, but Lena and Vessa, the rift was now 10 inches wide and under where the bartender would do business. Every so often, the bartenders, there was many of them, but all of them would say the same thing, and that was they got off balance, and they're feeling dizzy. And a lot of times they would fall because of it. Randy's Ranch never made the money that it was when Angel was the bartender there. Fights erupted constantly. Bartender left because there was no money to be made. You can have a regular bartending job make 3 times the amount. No money. People didn't tip well, and looked like things weren't going well. It was because it was known of the negative crap hole rift. After the rift opening, the balance was off. Places around the world flooded where they shouldn't, and places shook where they shouldn't. As never before, it seemed the vibrations were traveling around the world. The earthquake in Pahrump happened. Unique called her father, dialing O. The gold phone and waiting. Angelic music playing, and his sweet, upbeat voice said, Your call is important to us upstairs. Please wait a moment. Please wait a moment.
Hi, honey. How's my favorite granddaughter?
The rift opened up, and now it's starting to vibrate the world.
Oh, honey, I expected that. You should have seen Sodom and Gomorrah. The rift was so big they had to build a huge bridge over it. I know. Before it gets that bad, even comparably, Lena will be Lexi's dog. I will call if I need you to take action.
Unique hung up the phone, feeling deflated. Lexi came skipping around the corner, singing, 4 months, 28 days till collecting the payment. 4 months, 28 days dwindled into 10 days. Lexi put up a Christmas tree and decorated the whole place. She has never done that before. But on her, the 28th day will be Christmas for her daughter, Angel. Vesa and Lena had a falling out, and Vesa was working somewhere else. Both of them thinking that the good times will never end. But on Thursday, November 28th, will be another day. Or will it? To be continued.